welcome to Ramble On, where you're about to get fucked.
Oh yeah.
Today's host is George Steersman,
Hello. And Brandon Meese.
and in the background is Mary Meese. She may or may not be in this, depending on how fucked up in the head she is.
Aren't we all just a little fucked up in the head, Brandon?
Yeah, without penetration.
That's called skull fucking.
No, that's called a mind fuck. Because skull fucking is actually physical.
Yeah, the mouth, the fucking popping out one of the eye sockets, or if your dick's small enough, fucking in your ear hole or the nostril.
Yeah. I know a dude.
I bet we know the same dude.
Yeah, a dude who could actually fuck a belly button because it was small enough.
His dick?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the same person that could fuck a fat fold and still get off.
Yeah.
Okay. I've only seen pictures of it, so.
You've been farther than I have down that sad alley.
Well, unfortunately, our friend Robert was doing maintenance on this person's computer, and aside from all the pictures of naked fat women on there, no offense to our listeners out there who may be a little hefty, we do not...
Well, whether you want to do hefty people or not, or stick figures or quadriplegics, your fetish is your own. Have fun with it. I'm not going to tell you to do any different.
Aside from the pictures of women...
There's pictures of himself in poses that are...
No, just pictures of his dick. The little shriveled dick. But...
Well, it's more like a stubbed thumb.
Okay,
But, yeah.
Imagine taking like the pretzel bread and rolling it into a knot or up into a ball, and then so you have like the mass down here and then the ends coming up like that.
Yeah.
Look like that.
Yeah. The Vienna sausage in a blanket.
There you go. Wow,
But-
that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I mean it's true because I've seen it in person.
You and
Live.
our other old friend have
Yeah.
seen it in person.
Yeah, mine was just seen. His was interacting.
Yeah.
But we're gonna skip that. Today's theme will be self and preservation of self. Being able to stand up for yourself in all situations.
And dealing with depression.
Yes, depression is a bitch. It leads to suicide. I would know.
I'm too busy to commit suicide. I got shit to do.
Yeah, well, yeah. Because throughout any time in your life, you're going to go through extreme depression if you're human, or if you're not ultra rich. Because money cannot buy happiness, no, but it can go really close to it. And most marriages are ruined or destroyed because of fights about finances.
Yeah.
So, yeah, So, preservation of self, and showing others that you have a voice. Being complacent and just sitting there letting people do or say what they want to you, not healthy.
No, it's not.
But it's so awkward to try and speak up, though. If you're sitting there, here's an example that I've actually seen. You're just sitting there, and you're sitting there with your friend, and your friend's dad comes by and goes to your friend, "God, you're a fat fuck. I don't know what the fuck I should even do with you." And you just sat there and took it, all the verbal abuse. His dad wasn't drunk or high or any kind of drugs, but
Just an asshole.
yeah, just sat there and took it. And that's not something you should do. You should try to preserve your own self-worth, your self-being. Don't just sit there and take whatever people throw at you. And so much as to say is, you have a voice. You are a human. You're not an object to be talked down to or treated like trash. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Even though most of this podcast is about both of us tonight for the most part, and other friends we've seen this happen to.
Yeah, we were going through a thing about how we have friends who we see having a hard time because they cannot find their own voice, even amongst their own family members.
That one's probably aimed at me.
Only half. Talking about my other friend. The one we were talking about before.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. The one that I know that you don't. That you haven't met yet.
Oh, right.
So, he's having a situation where they had another person living in their household that's not related to them, and he's married and has 2 kids. The person living with them hates his kids. He flat out told him, "I hate your kids. I wish they would die." To me, as soon as he told me that, I said, why isn't he gone? Why isn't this person gone? As soon as someone says, "I don't like your kids," or "I hate your kids," or even "kid," even one of them, you're gone. Because I don't know what you're going to do next. Or say next.
My answer would have been, get the fuck out of my house. We're done. Get your shit before I end your pathetic fucking existence.
Yeah,
Because so far no one said they hate my kid.
that's right.
Because that would end.
Yeah. Or how about different friend? Different example for fun is I can't stand your girlfriend. Your girlfriend's a bitch. She doesn't let you hang out with me whenever I want you to. You know, all she does is just hang around you. She won't leave you alone. It's fucking cunt. Just get rid of her already. Bros before hoes. What should you do? Sit there and take it like this person did?
Or defend her.
Defend her and or your decision about how you run your life. Or just sit there and take it and then show them that they're right. You know? Because if you just do the whole passive aggressive or just passive, don't say a thing, just let it go by, they're going to think they're right. And then that just starts that lovely train of just over and over and over again. Same thing, doing it to you because I must be right. If he's not saying anything about it, if he's not defending it, it's got to be right. He's just too afraid to get out of that situation. You know, he's just being used, and if he's not going to stop them, I guess he's not going to stop me either about talking shit. Now back to the other friend I had about the roommate that I want him to leave because all he does is eat all the food in the entire house, lie about it, steal from them. The reason why the guy's still there, that roommate of my friend who has, 2 sons and a wife, is because the wife feels indebted to that older friend who used to be a friend. Because he had helped her through some, quote, hard times. Now, to me, if you've been living with somebody for over 5 years, you don't do anything, you don't have a job, and you're just sitting there, stealing things, taking things without asking, lying to someone's face, and having constant fights with the 2 parents, and then just all they do is just small argument and then back to normal, small argument, back to normal. Oh, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Back to doing it again. It's this manipulative cycle of over and over and over and over again. And he told me, he's like, well, I don't want to deal with it. So you're sitting in your own problem, hoping it's going to go away. Well, hopefully he'll get a girlfriend and move out on his own soon. Maybe that'll work. But I told him, it's like, no, that's not. You're hoping. You have all these what if plans. Well, if he gets a girlfriend, then he'll move out. And if he does, then I'll change the locks, I'll change my phone number, and I'll have to deal with him ever again. Or if my wife gets too pissed off, she'll finally kick him out. Okay, if you can't stand the guy, he talks shit on your family, does nothing except for drain you guys emotionally and financially, and cause rifts between you guys because of him, why isn't he gone? Well, because my wife wants him to stay there because she feels indebted to him. I don't care. It's ruining your guys' relationship between you and your wife. You guys are constantly fighting because of him, about him, with him. He talks shit about your children. He yells at your kids. Why is he still there? Well, because you're not doing anything about it. You want people to solve your problem for you. Or you're just not going to speak up because it's too hard. You don't want to put the effort in to speak up and use your voice. Just straight up tell her, look, I'm tired of this guy. He's done nothing but financially drain us, physically just affect us, emotionally destroy us. I can't think of any good thing of reason why he's here. He's not paying rent. He barely does anything. All he does is eat, sleep, and just be parasitic the entire time. And then says that you're abusing him and all this other stuff, and everything's not fair to him. And he's just treating you guys like you're his, safety net. He can do whatever he wants to still come back, and there's no consequences. No consequences for what he does. So you want your life back? Speak up. Be like, no. He's got 2 months. He's gone. It's destroying our family. I'm done. I'm tired of it. If the wife goes, well, no, but he's my friend. No. Would a friend do this to you?
No.
No. If you can't name 3 good things before you name 3 bad things about this person that come to mind first, it's a problem. If you can't bring him out in polite public without causing a scene, or if you can't take him to family functions without him causing a scene, or if you fear him saying the stupidest thing to anybody, you've got a problem. And he can get away with anything and everything. And all you do is, don't do that. Okay. Does it again. Not happening. We're done. He's got 2 months. I don't care where he goes. He's an adult. He's over 18. He's got family he could live with. But you know why he's living with you guys? It's because he can get away with whatever he wants. Free roam. No one's going to stop him because no one's going to speak up. So that's that. That's what I told him. I told him that this morning. My friend. And he goes, yeah, you're right. I don't want to deal with it because it'd be hard. And it'd get awkward and it'd cause a small fight. I'm like, yeah, but you know what? You'll feel worlds apart different. You will be happy once again. I would know because I had dealt with almost the same thing. So what do you have to say about this, co-host?
You'll have to forgive me. I'm not the best when it comes to speaking. I am going to speak, though.
Yay!
Yay!
Sprechen Sie Deutsch.
9. Unfortunately, we all go through stuff like this in our lives, and he's your friend in that case, which is not me, by the way, because he would just fucking, put me on blast right now on the podcast. Doesn't need to fucking do that because he's a fucking parasite, and
this person we're talking about.
The moment if anyone would say anything horrible about my kid, they'd be gone in a fucking hot second, either out of my house or off this mortal coil.
Okay, what about your mom? What if they said crap about your mom? Your mom's a bitch. I can't stand your fucking mom.
My mom has done more for fucking anyone else. See, that's why I'm not the best with words, but I'm sure something would flow out of me if someone was talking shit about my mom.
You think so?
Well, if someone was talking shit about my mom and they were living with me, it's like she took you in here and you're talking shit. You don't like it, you can get the fuck out.
You don't say.
Yeah.
I think that's good advice. But it's not actually as always to put into practice as it is to say it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, look, if it was my situation, if someone said to me, who's living with me, said, look, I'm trying to get along with your mom. Your mom's a fucking bitch. All I do is bend over backwards for this person, or I avoid this person. I try to be nice, but she's just a fucking cunt to me. I hate your fucking mom. Like, okay, well, hey, I'm sorry you feel that way. You want to try and work this out with my mom? We'll hash this out right now. We'll go talk about it. Not go, just yell at her, but actually talk about it. And if that doesn't work, you don't have to live here. You know?
Yeah.
I want us all to get along. And if we're not going to talk about what's bothering it, what's causing all these issues, it's just going to keep happening over and over and over again. And all I'm going to hear is, I hate this person. And that person's going to say, well, I hate that person because they hate me and they're a dick to me. So what do? Do you just sit there and take it all the time? Watch this thing of hate between everybody? Nope. If no one's going to step up, you need to, because no one else is going to. You don't have to be an asshole about it, but just you need to bring it up and not let it go. Look, I know it's not easy to talk about, but we need to do this if we're all going to live together.
Yeah.
That's the end of it. And if neither one of you like it, you can both go. Either get along or go, because I don't have to deal with this. You know? I've even told stuff like that to my own dad. It's like, look, you need to do this. This is getting stupid. Well, no, it's not my fault. I don't care whose fault it is. You need to work it out, figure out the problem, resolve it, and get over it. Because if you don't, it's going to cause a shit ton of issues later. And everything's just going to crash. We're going really bad, really quick. Because nobody wants to speak up. Because they're afraid it'd be awkward or hard or scary.
Yeah.
Resolving things is never fun or easy, but it's got to get done. Otherwise, you can't move on with your life. You'll always be depressed about something, or fear or have anxiety about either coming home or going to work or dealing with this person every time. And you'll come to resent that person over time. You will no longer enjoy being around these people if that's how it constantly is. So you have to work to fix it. If you care about yourself and about your own happiness. Oh, I don't speak up because, it might hurt somebody's feelings or bother them. Wow, okay. I understand being selfless. But then at the same point, you are also a human being. You're an individual. You need your own happiness. You cannot mold your happiness after just trying to help everybody and be nice to everybody and just block off any emotion or feeling you have. You will no longer be enjoying life. You'll just be literally living, breathing, then dying, enjoying none of it. And that's depressing as hell to think about.
Extremely.
I don't want anybody to have to go through that. So please, anyone out there, work on your self-worth. You are worth something to anyone. You are not worthless. You have your own emotions, your own feelings. You are your own person. If you have people go, well, you can't do this, otherwise I'll kill myself, or I can't live without you. They can. And if you have to deal with that and they keep playing that toxic relationship, it needs to either be fixed or they need to go. You get to choose. It's your life. But stop hiding. Stop letting people make your decisions for you. Speak up for yourself. Have your own voice again. Or find your voice if it's never been there before. If you were taught kids are to be seen, not to heard, or you shut your mouth and do what you're told, I'm sorry. After the age of 18, you're your own adult. You need to find your own life. Find your own voice. Be an actual person. And it's hard, but
It's extremely hard, especially if you've gotten to the point where the low self-esteem, my happiness is irrelevant to other people's happiness, or just a self-loathing in general.
yeah.
And sometimes not necessarily from being beaten down.
Sometimes it's never even knowing that there was something different to choose.
Yeah.
Never thinking that you even had the option, or that you were worthy of having an opinion or an option. So I want everyone out there to just realize, look, you are your own person. People should not be ruling over you or telling you how to live your life. You need to choose it for yourself, after you're 18, of course.
Of course.
Legally, because your parents still own you.
Yes. Unless you get emancipated or whatever.
Yep. But that's the one thing I can't stress more than enough. Be you. Don't live your life solely for the sake of others. Live your life for you, but try to help others if you can, but not without destroying your own self. And those are Brand's words of wisdom for today.
I thought they were pretty good words of wisdom.
There was too many words. Less porn. I don't know. Maybe we should insert some sexual sound effects going on.
Hi, puppy.
Oh yeah.
See, that would sound better with a woman's voice.
That's one opinion.
I was gonna say, if Mary would say it real quick.
I don't think she's present. Oh, she's already asleep.
Okay, fair enough.
She was tired. And I still love this floor. It's like pretend shag carpet.
At least it's not pretentious shag carpet.
Pretentious shag carpet? Really? Wow. No, that would be bad. That would be. But hey, 80 carpet's better than no carpet.
Exactly.
But then again, that's personal opinion. Some people like it bare and smooth.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Yeah, I love wood flooring. You're like, stop fucking with me.
No, I've learned at this point, it's like, whatever, he's gonna say what he's gonna say. It's gonna go wherever he wants us to go.
Or will it? George, take the wheel.
Shouldn't it be Jesus take the wheel?
Listen, if I have some guy who is going to take the wheel, I want him to be somebody with a driver's license. Jesus is a pretty cool guy.
He does great work in your yard, but you're not sure if he has a driver's license or even if he has a green card.
No, I'd be worried if he didn't have a license.
Wait, are we talking about Jesus? Are we talking about Jesus?
Both.
Okay, so we are in fact talking about Jesus of Nazareth.
One of them, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I understand Jesus, but I don't think Jesus himself in heaven knows how to drive a car.
Probably not.
He wasn't there while he was alive. I don't think he's been taking driving lessons.
He's probably just fucking chilling up there, if that's in fact what, you believe, anyone believes out there.
I believe he was up there, sitting up there with his dad, being like, "You're good, you're bad. You get the fuck out. You can stay here. It's cool. Hey, how's that thing doing with the wife and the kid? That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, next." And then playing for the big cool party at the end.
Oh, you mean what do you call that? God.
The end of the world. We'll call it that. Yeah.
No, I thought there was a name for it. Starts.
The apocalypse?
No, the other thing in the Bible.
Revelations?
Yeah, was that it?
That's a chapter. It's called Revelations. Yeah.
No, the only 144,000 people.
The chosen ones.
Yeah,
that's up for interpretation and what version of whatever you're reading. Because there's 30.
The rapture is what I was talking about.
The rapture. Yeah, there's 40 different versions of that.
I don't fucking know. I'm not religious. I'm your not religious friend. I'm your agnostic friend, not to be confused with atheists.
Yeah, atheists do not believe in any sort of.
No, they are anti. They like God's dead or there is no God.
Yeah.
Now nihilists are quite interesting ones. They don't believe in anything.
Okay.
I am an agnostic. The short, the basically what it is show me the proof. I'll believe it.
He wants to see the proof in the pudding.
Show me the God facts.
Yeah. Then he'll be like, okay, cool. You're right.
I think if I had a near-death experience, I might believe, especially if it was exactly like all the positive ones that you hear about.
Yeah, those are fun. Never had one, but yeah, I'd like to know someone who actually did. Would be cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yep. So what did you do this week?
Aside from work, we went to... Okay, you know the Lake Elsinore Casino?
Yes, I've heard of it. Yes. I've been there twice, I think.
Oh, we didn't go to the casino. We went up to a dirt lot where big rigs park their trucks.
Ah, yes.
And we parked there to get a pretty high vantage point without going up into the mountains to watch fireworks.
As did everybody, yes.
At the stadium and across the lake and various other places. And then some assholes decided to launch fucking mortars out of the fucking truck stop. Or the dirt lot. And my niece... my youngest niece, she has seizures, and she forgot to take her medicine that day, and Thankfully, it didn't happen, but that could have set her off, and she could have had a grand mal.
Oh, most definitely. That does not sound good.
Fucking assholes. Actually, like, my girl, Rose and I, we tried to tell my sister, oh yeah, it came from another place. But one of them, or both of them, did in fact come from the lot we were sitting in.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. And, yeah, that was how my 4th of July was, and other than that, just been working.
Yeah, my 4th of July, I was working during it because I work graveyard. Lots of stuff going on, just lots of fireworks, lots of ambulances, lots of fire department going everywhere.
Yeah, we heard a bunch of fire trucks.
It's like you'd think people would learn.
And then we took side roads to avoid checkpoints.
I didn't come across any checkpoint, which was odd.
That is surprising.
I drove a good 30 miles that day, and I didn't see a single checkpoint. And I drove since like noon till about 8:30 at night.
Yeah.
Nothing. So that my 4th of July wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. I got to see an uncle I hadn't seen in 26 years.
Wow. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Very stoic individual.
Older?
Yes.
Was he technically a great uncle?
58? No, my dad's brother.
I was going to say, that's how old my dad is.
58, 60, probably 60. Lives up in Washington. Came down to visit because he hasn't been down here in 25 years.
Okay.
So yeah, he's like, yeah, it's weird seeing just pure desert again. Where I live, it's just all pure green.
Must be fucking nice.
Right.
Don't like it, go back to fucking Washington.
Yep. Let's see. The only thing happened for me this week is my rent's being raised $50. I haven't even been here for a full year yet.
That's stupid.
Yep.
Normally they do that if they know you got like a bump in pay. Because that did happen to us many years. For many years. Like my mom get a bump in pay, rent go up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But and then SSI says that our 6-year-old kid, owes them $8,798 from 2 years ago now. She's trying to fight that, saying that they're wrong. It's pretty stressful.
I can only imagine. Thankfully.
Yeah.
I don't have to go through that right now.
Yep. And SSI is like, well, you're getting $800 a month. We can always take 10% out of it every single month until you pay it back. I'm like, that's gonna take like 8 or 9 years. I don't have that kind of money, and then my rent's going up. I need all of it. You know, I'm not rich. My wife doesn't work. I work. We get SSI. You know, I'm not trying to create fraud or anything. I just want to live in this place that can be condemned any day anyways.
Yeah.
Because it's the cheapest place we could afford. And we're just barely doing that. I don't make any kind of money. I work minimum wage.
Ditto.
Yeah. So, you know, it'd be great to be our parents or our grandparents being able to buy a house on unskilled labor, only having one income. Must have been nice. Nope. Oh well. I think my rant's gone off good enough today for Ramble On.
It was a little short today, but we had other things to
touch on.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got stuff going on. Remember, suicide's not the answer, but depression is very prevalent. It does suck. There's always someone gonna miss you. I know.
We'll miss you.
Yep. And suicidal thoughts can be normal, but just don't give in.
Don't give in on that shit. Life is worth living.
Yep. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but it will be soon. Never forget that, and you're still a person who's worth it.
Yes, you are.
Yep. So this is Brandon Mace and
George Steersman.
That's it for Ramble On today. We'll see you next time. Have a great time, and don't die.
Don't die.
Bye.